Hello, 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 and welcome to another short one. I know you guys love the short ones. Maybe I'll do a live right after this. I mean, I'll show you the three and then I'll do just whatever. Who cares? Um. Anyway, we're gonna go over these three fights because I thought they were interesting, and one of them I got to use Alencia, but we'll save that one for last because Alencia is worth it. First up is again Fontecchio in the Epikush Guild in Global. They go for Flan, A Tywin, Rowana, which threw me for a loop, DDR, and Alencia. I go for Ilanov, Senya, Solitaria, Dilibet, and Schneal. I tried to use him. I swear to God, no one's picking DDR. So I can't use him, which is awful, but he is a good deterrent, so can't complain too much. They ban out Schneal for obvious reasons. I ban out Alencia. I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to use her later today. I had to get rid of her. Because they have what we in the business would call no damage. And I'm fine with that. And by no damage, I mean, let me turn that up. And by no damage, I mean, if I get rid of Flan, they have no damage. But that includes winning some coin flips. I did think about who to push back for a long time here. Flan's literally got 0 speed. So I'm just going to stun the DDR. He was pretty fast. He almost outsped my Solitaria. So I didn't think he would have that much ER. Also, people don't build ER on DDR that much anymore, which saddens me. So I'm just going to throw everything I have into Flan. I was considering S3ing, but like, A Tywin's got 31k HP, holy crap. He's gonna go ahead and stun everybody that isn't Ilanov. And Flan has a defense break, so I'm just gonna murder her. And now, like, you have a Rowana against my Solitaria, but what else? What are you doing? What else are you doing? And they do concede. Because I could just hold on to Dilibet's S3 indefinitely until they hit their skills, and just eventually wear them down. Next up is against Blue Eyes White Dragon in the Exceed Guild in Global. They go for Flan, BBK, Knockwall, Lua, who I did not let through, and Arbiter Vildred. I went for Senya, Laya, because they first picked Flan, and I was like, I constantly get Knockwalled, so I'm going to pick Laya second. And I picked Knockwall second, and they proceeded to NyQuil me. I say NyQuil, Knockwall, it's the same person. NyQuil is my pet name for her because she literally puts me to sleep, because she is the most uninteresting, her kit, is the most uninteresting thing that you could possibly do in EpicSeven. Always will be. I will hate her kit till the end of time. Design-wise, beautiful. Love her. Hate her kit. Anyway, I also go for Solitaria to stop Flan, Bunny Dom as a secondary cleanser for Knockwall, and Amiki, who was essentially the force ban. I ban out Lua because she would just kill everybody with an all-out attack from Persona. And they ban out Senya, I imagine, so that they can throw their skills with reckless abandon. And the only person here that can stop Amiki is Knockwall, but with 2 supporters that can stop Knockwall from doing her thing, I am not afraid of her. And my opponent clearly sees that as well. If they would like to give me immunity and skill null on everybody, that is fine. If they would like to really do anything, they just S1. I do resist it, which is fantastic because my Solitaria doesn't resist anything. And then she shows me 3 stuns on her S2, and I'm like, what did I do to deserve this, Solitaria? What a sweetheart you are. I then go into BBK because she's got unbuffable. I wanted to see if I could proc her second immortality and just pop her if I dueled with Amiki, but that did not happen. She's going to go for an S3, no soul burn, attack down, and it does so much damage. Hello? Like, actually ludicrous. Absolutely unholy damage. Now I dual attack with Amiki, but it's with the wrong person at the wrong time. Solitaire is just stunning everybody, and it's hilarious to me. She never does this, ever. You've seen me use her. She doesn't do this. She doesn't know how to do this. She couldn't stun someone if it was her job, and it is. I get another dual attack. I think I broke the world because I was getting dual attacks. Solitaria was stunning. I resisted the knockwall S. Like this game in particular was like, you've had it rough for like 2 years now. Have one on us. And I'm like, thank you. What's also extra fun is I have Solitaria, and Solitaria stops the focus on Flan, which is why she's good into her. Do you know who also has focus? The Arbiter Vildred that they picked into me. I'm just gonna yeet my guitar at him, my bass guitar. Amiki? Nope, Solitaria. They're gonna get the attack buff. Thankfully, it's not Gab. But at this point, I don't really care, because Amiki's just gonna pop the hell off, as the children would say. So hey, free win against Knockwall. And now we get to the main attraction, the Alencia game. Hooray, Alencia, she's in the thumbnail probably. I don't know, I haven't done it yet. I need to figure out a pun. I'll figure it out. I do appreciate they do have Kizuna Ai as their profile picture. I did not know until I was fighting them, but I highly appreciate this person for having Kizuna as their profile picture. Anyway, they get first pick. They're gonna go for Ilanov, ML Ilanov, just in case you might think that I mean regular Ilanov. No, it's the ML Ilanov. It's the good one. LRK, Dilibet, Solitaria, and Amiki. I go for a Tywin, Laya again, Genoa, Flan, and Alencia. So let me my thought process. So I have Genoa third picked. They needed to pick something that could do well against my Genoa, because they have Ilanov, and Ilanov protects from the defense pen. So I picked another grass unit because I have Laya. I picked another grass unit because I was 100% certain that they would last pick Amiki, and they did, and I was so happy. And I picked Alencia, and I was like, there's 0 chance in hell that they ban Alencia. And I was right. They ended up getting rid of Flan. They could have gotten rid of a Tywin. They could have gotten rid of Laya. Either would have been fine. But I got rid of Ilanov so that I can do damage. Because now they don't really have a solid game plan to kill Laya. And without Ilanov, Laya's S3 will actually do damage. So Solitaria gonna S3 into Genoa. Gonna stun and speed down him, but he does have a chonky barrier from a Tywin, which is great. A Tywin does not need to do anything. If you could provoke the Dilibet, though, that would be great, but you can't because you suck. They're just going to keep going into Genoa. They're not even going to S3 with the LRK, which is perfectly fine. They're going to proc the Wild Dog Captain from Genoa, but hey, I don't need it. I have Alencia. And Alencia is just going to S1 into Dilibet, cut her in half, quite literally. And now, whoever Laya dual attacks with will kill Dilibet. It could be anybody. Don't care who it is. Go for it. It does end up being Genoa, who goes into stealth, which is phenomenal, but not really relevant because Solitaria is going. They're going to go into a Tywin first, which is understandable. It's what you should do with Solitaria. But that does give me the ability to S3. A Tywin actually got the stun and defense break on everybody. It's a miracle. And at this point, Laya's almost got her S3 because they've done nothing, really. No damage. So, Genoa, if you want to heal up a little bit, that would be fantastic. Perfect. A Tywin, doesn't really matter. Just provoke the LRK. Alencia would have gone anyway. Alencia can throw an S3 into the world. And now an Amiki has to try and deal with a Laya and an Alencia and a Genoa and an A Tywin, all almost at full health, all with defense buffs. They do not have soul burn, so whatever this does will not be enough. They do go into Laya, they do end up hitting her, but it did nothing. And Laya has soul burn to kill the Solitaria, and then they can't kill everybody with an Alencia or with an Amiki that's already done her S3. So I thought it was pretty good. I thought Alencia did pretty good. 3 wins, so I'm just gonna do a quick live one so we can get a loss in the video so that you guys can be like, oh, he only shows his wins. He only shows how cool and handsome and popular he is. Why doesn't he show us how awful and stupid and boring he is at RTA? And I was like, well, that's less entertaining. And I do show you that when I do the live videos, and I cry. No Ilanov. Sure thing, let's go for Senya. Because I love me a Senya. Flan, who could have seen it coming? A Tywin? Ooh, Polly. Okay, well, we will go for... let's do... DJ Beat and Solitus. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So let us go for Celine and who could be good here? I mean, Amiki still could be pretty good. Feta could be pretty good. Bihu could be pretty good. They're all incredibly slow. What if I do Bihu? What if I do Bihu? Are we getting rid of Bihu? Yeah, I'll get rid of you. That's fine. Okie dokie. Well, we will put Flan. Or we will, sorry, not Flan. We will put Solitaria behind enemy lines. Solitaria, if you don't mind. Surely they don't S3 here. They get a free dual attack regardless. We are going to do this. No debuffs, which is fine, or no stuns. They're gonna go into... Please just miss, maybe? Nope. Why would we miss? I mean, I still feel mostly confident. Okay, they're gonna S3. But that's fine. Because now they can't really do anything here. Yeah, I think she said... I think Senya just said something special to Sharoon. Because that was a line I haven't heard before. But hey, we're gonna go ahead, kill Sharoon. And now we're gonna go ahead and stun the Genoa. Hopefully stun the Genoa. Okay. They can still keep S1ing, but I'm not particularly worried. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna heal up. Like, Flan's not gonna be doing anything with this. Yep, and I am on 3F. And Solitaria is on Fairy Tail. And I just don't care. There you go. Solitaria, putting in work as always. DJB? Yeah, they kinda shot themselves in the foot, if you want to say. Sharoon is good into stuns, but Solitaria doesn't just have stuns. She has other things too. And since everybody got pushed up from Flan getting a free dual attack, she went before everybody. It went before DJB, and DJB is just going to be like, okay, well, Sharoon S3s, I S3. It didn't matter. If they S1'd, I kill them. I kill Sharoon before she takes a second turn. If they S3, doesn't matter. I kill Sharoon before they take a second turn, and then Solitary can run away with the game. Solitus can't do anything while Celine is there. Genoa's S2 still procs the Celine as well. They have a lot of issues they need to deal with. They got trapped. But I tried to use Bihu. I tried. I'm sorry, he didn't make it through. You can tell his next of kin, he did not make it. But I tried. I did my best, and that's really all you can ask for.